Let's get an update from our correspondent in Beirut, Rawad Taha, joining us. Hello to you, Rawad. Tell us more about the latest airstrikes.
So overnight, we've seen a massive wave of Israeli bombardments, primarily on Beirut's southern suburbs. One of those airstrikes included the use of bunker busters, similar to the ones used in the assassination of Secretary General of Hezbollah, Hassan Nasrallah. We still don't have any confirmation on the Lebanese side or from Hezbollah on who was the target of that assassination. However, shortly after the airstrike, Israeli media reported that the target of the assassination was the potential successor for Hassan Nasrallah, Hashim Safiyuddin. Still no confirmation on that from Lebanese officials or from Hezbollah statements. We've also seen the Israeli army radio reporting that what was targeted was the headquarters of Hezbollah's intelligence services, and they are checking who was present in that meeting in that underground facility. So it's not clear who was assassinated and whether the potential assassination of the potential successor of Hassan Nasrallah, Hashim Safiyuddin, was confirmed or not yet.
Yeah, Rawad, tell us more about the strikes on Lebanon's border as well.
So we've seen a lot of clashes between Hezbollah and Israeli forces over the past 48 hours, alongside the entire border between Lebanon and Israel. It seems that Hezbollah is still holding its ground in certain areas, while it's not clear to what extent the Israelis have been able to penetrate Lebanese territories just yet. However, the clashes continue on multiple fronts alongside the border between southern Lebanon and northern Israel. Also, massive waves of bombardment near the border, a lot of destruction overnight to the towns and villages which are directly adjacent to the border, supposedly the front towns, the first towns that the Israelis could potentially step foot in if the invasion was successful.
And amid this Israeli offensive, there's been a renewed bid by some in Lebanon to try and fill the 2-year-long presidential vacuum. Tell us more.
There's a lot of international pressure on Lebanese political parties in order for the political parties to elect a president. This is stemming from a conclusion that any potential ceasefire and pressure from the Lebanese community on the international community should come from a president who is representing the entire Lebanese, who could be the one pursuing the full implementation of the 1701 resolution, and thus that could potentially aid in reaching any ceasefire deal with Israel. So a lot of effort being put locally and both regionally and internationally to make sure a president is elected as soon as possible for him to handle the diplomatic crisis and as well to handle the situation on the ground here in Lebanon.